Hi everyone. My name is Venus Azevedo Laboda. I started a program where we help veterans and family members that are struggling and coping with post-traumatic stress disorder, or their family was involved in a military suicide and they lost that loved one. I did too lose a loved one to suicide. My brother, he was active duty. It was very difficult. And because of being there when he did commit suicide, it changed me. In that minute, in that moment, it changed me. I'm not the Venus that everybody's known for umpteen years. I have post-traumatic stress. I'm not ashamed of it because it wasn't anything that I did. I didn't do anything. I experienced a trauma that was devastating to me. It was catastrophic to me and our family. The guilt and the pain, yeah, that's really hard to work through. But don't suffer in silence. There's no reason to suffer in silence. You don't have to go to war to get PTSD. If you have suffered a trauma of some kind, you can develop post-traumatic stress from it. And you feel as if you're stuck where you're at. Your PTSD just sits right here, and it's almost like a movie that's playing in the background. It's always there, always there. But you have to learn the coping mechanisms when it comes to PTSD. Self-care is so important. You have to pay attention to yourself. Take care of yourself. You know, go out and take a beautiful walk, a beautiful hike. You know, call a friend. Don't stay locked up in your home, afraid to come out, because that's not a life. And you don't have to live that way. That's why Boots on Ground is here. It's here for everyone. I don't turn away anyone. Even if they're a civilian. If they're a civilian and they need to talk, well then, we talk. You know? I feel that people have lost their compassionate side. And that hurts. Because there's so many people that don't care and have an opinion and judge so many people. Oh my goodness. Don't judge anyone because you don't have the right. You don't know what they've been through. So if they kind of snap, yell, scream, walk out, slam the door, throw something, it's okay. It's not their fault. When you have military that is struggling with post-traumatic stress, it cannot go untreated. Because the war and the visions that a veteran has, I wouldn't want those visions. I wouldn't want those nightmares. Sleeping is always the worst for our vets. And right now with the world, all the things that are going on, Sometimes you worry. Where are we going? Where's our country going? What direction? What's our military going to do? My son is, enlisted. That was very difficult to deal with as well. But he's got a good head on his shoulders, and it was in his blood. He went to school, got his degree, and said, Mom, I still want to join. And I had healed enough to know I can't stand in the way of his journey. I mean, who am I to do that? I don't want my son to not do something that he was born to do and felt in his heart and in his gut that he was born to serve his country. How could I say no? And he told me, Mom, we both can save people. My son, he's amazing. He's gotten me through a lot. I've learned so much from him. He has so much wisdom, and he's only 22. So much wisdom. You learn from your kids. They teach you as well. So take it. I know I'm rambling on, but I'm new to this YouTube stuff. But I'm going to start to do some suicide awareness education on YouTube and see how it goes. I also, I can have any of my vets, talk and talk about, their experience, their trauma. We have vets helping vets here. Of course, I'm a civilian, but we have veterans to veterans. I still do a lot of peer-to-peer work with our vets because I'm a certified peer specialist and have extensive training in suicide prevention, suicide awareness. Also, certified peer specialist for veterans and for crisis. So I have quite a few certificates because I've done everything that I needed to do. Any trainings that I could find, anywhere I could get educated, I went and I did. And I'm still learning things, and that's when I pass them on. But we need to get the word out. I wanted Boots on Ground to be everywhere. Everywhere. Because I see the need here, and I see the beautiful lives that we save, keep beautiful families together, and help them get through this time. And because I went through my own trauma, I'm able to help others with theirs. So, with that being said, I guess I'll get off. But we do have a Facebook page that is called Boots on Ground. Be the voice. I promised my brother when I said goodbye to him that I would help others. At that time, I didn't know who, how, what, nothing at that time. But I told him, I will help others. And I have been fulfilling that promise to him and continuing his legacy of saving lives. He always said that. So, have a good day, and I'll post more things. See what happens.